Yo, 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 what's cracking? It's your boy DJ Pimp. We're getting ready to do this Cognito interview, but before I give him a call, I want to give you a quick rundown on where he's from, what he's been up to, what he's done. Because if I was to interview him about this, it'd take about 2 hours. The guy's got a very long career with a lot of big things that have happened to him over the years. So I'll just basically run down a bio for those of you who don't know him. This will answer a lot of questions. For those of you who do know him, you know most of these facts already. Cognito comes out of Fairfield, California, the 707 Bay Area. As a young kid getting in the rap game, he was very blessed to have two of the biggest OGs from the area take him under his wing. The first being Herm Lewis. Herm Lewis is a legend in San Francisco. Many of y'all know who he is. If you don't, you should Google him, because this is a cat that really put it down from the beginning. Another one is, of course, my favorite rapper of all time, Be Legit, who you know from the Click, E40's group, and from his own very accomplished solo career. These cats took him under his wing and basically showed him game, became mentors, brothers, and pretty much like father figures to him. Helped him to cement his name in the rap game out there in the Bay Area, where it's pretty tough to get on. After kicking around for a while and getting his name out there, he finally was discovered by the greatest producer in Bay Area history, which is none other than Mike Mosley. For those of you who don't know, Mike Mosley is the one who helped launch the careers of E40, SIBO, Selly Cell, Mac Mall. I can go on and on and on. He's been very instrumental in the career of Pac. Mike Mosley discovered TQ, has been in the rap game for a long time, and actually started the Bay Area mob sound that you're so familiar with. Mike took a liking to Cognito, along with Darian D-Buck Smith, an executive at Steady Mobbin' Records, and D-Buck is with Cognito to this day. Mike signed him to Steady Mobbin', and next thing you know, Cognito's doing tours with Snoop Dogg and anybody who would come through the Bay Area, basically. He really started getting his name out there through the touring thing. Pretty soon he hooked up with Andre Nicotina, and that's where he got the most of his shows under his belt. Him and Nicotina would tour all over the place, with obviously Cognito as the opening gig. That's where he learned his stage presence and how to do what he's most famous for, which is his live shows. Soon after, he was heard, some of his music ended up on the desk of super hip-hop legend Master P. Master P sold upwards of 50 million records, and the guys discovered a lot of talent. He loved what Cognito was doing. Came back to the Bay Area, where he first got his gig. Even though he's from New Orleans, he got his real start in Richmond, California. Came back to the Bay Area. The only one he signed was Cognito to his new label, which was Gutter Music, from his No Limit imprint. So he signed Cognito without any promises. Didn't bullshit him and blow him up and tell him he was going to do this or do that. Gave Cognito a really nice chain, a slap on the back, flew him around, brought him out to the mansion, let him record in the studio, hooked him up with lots of connections, but that was pretty much the extent of it. And all the other stuff that Cognito did on Gutter Music was Cognito grinding, him and D-Buck. I know he owes a huge chunk of his career and gratitude to Master P for even taking a chance on him. They remain very good friends to this day. Soon after, Violet Brown, who is, I call her the female Russell Simmons. She is certainly one of the biggest female executives. I hate to use the word female because it belittles her status. She's actually one of the biggest executives in the West Coast rap game by far. She can reach out and touch you. If she likes you, she can put you on. And believe me, she liked Cognito. She is the one who brought his music to Travis over at Strange for him and Tech to check. Cognito already knew Tech from shows that he had done with him, but they obviously liked it, because next thing you know, they're flying him out to Missouri. He's signing on the dotted line, and he is now a full-fledged member of Strange Music. So I want to thank you all for listening to the brief bio. Cognito answers long, so when I ask him a question, he'll answer that question for about an hour each question. So I had to do this bio to get it out of the way. Now we're going to call him, and we're gonna see what he's up to as far as Strange music is concerned. Okay, 1 sec.
Hello?
Cognito.
Hey.
DJ Pimp.
Yeah, what up?
So do this interview out, player.
Good, man, I'm here.
Did a brief bio, threw that together because, you know, it'll take you about 3 hours to interview your ass correctly. So you're just going to have to talk about your early career. We're going to talk about Strange music right now, though, okay?
Let's do it.
First of all, congratulations, brother. Signing on the dotted line. It is 100% official. You are a Strange character on Strange music. Am I correct?
Yeah, to get all that bullshit out of the way of people, you know, hitting me up and asking if it's a distribution deal or this or that, man. You know what I'm saying? This is something we've done work for a while, and this is a straight artist deal signed on the dotted line with Strange music. So let's get that bullshit out of the way real quick. And
we talking 4-album deal?
It's negotiated a certain way, so I really can't speak to how it is, but yeah, it's definitely one of those deals that I'm happy about, because it's not a one album, if the shit ain't cool, we ain't fucking with you type thing. So I'm definitely blessed with it to where they're ready to back me the right way, and I'm blessed. I'm honored to be on the label. Just got the award for #1 independent label in the world, so I'm happy to be here.
How crazy is that?
Beautiful.
You know, I know you have worked your ass off to get where you're at. I know you've been in Missouri for the last over a month. You and D-Buck locked in the studio. Can you tell me about some of the artists that you've been down with over there?
Oh yeah, well, it's being a part of the Strange family now, dude, has been awesome. And I've met everyone from Strange ahead of time before I did the deal, known them for a couple years, especially the Tech, Chris and Cut. Big Scoob, I just got to basically collab with for the first time, and man, he's just a hell of an artist, professional. The cat is one of the realest cats I've ever met in my life, and just a pleasure to work with. Hit the town with him for a night, you know what I'm saying? Hit the Missouri town so he can show me the club scene, and then got back in the lab and was able to work the right way, and I'm out.
Nice. How about some of the features you got planned for this album? Are some of the Strange guys going to be on it? And I already know, just because somebody else leaked it on the internet today, that you got a little something cracking with Be Legit and Tech 9, and the shit is crazy. So whether or not you can speak on it, I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but it is a track speaking on the state of hip hop right now, and I think Be Legit and Tech can explain that better than any other veteran in the game. So yeah, it's definitely a track definitely to look out for. Collab really good with Chris Calico. Chris is probably one of the cats I like collaborating with the most. I mean, his mind and how he works is so professional. But then, I'm not the regular type of artist, and no one from Strange is too. So doing a collab with him on a few tracks was awesome. We gonna do a lot in the future. Cut Calhoun for sure, had to get him in there. Big Scoob, and then the Lynch is in line to do it. We just got to finish up the track, and while he's down there, hopefully we'll be able to finish the track up with Lynch. So yeah, I think everyone from Strange on the official roster is definitely going to be on the album. So all
right. So what's the next? Now I know they just announced today the KOD tour. That's going to be every single day in October, November. You don't join the tour till when?
I don't join. I'm going to start my touring in February, and Travis actually called me and we met about it because he knew that I definitely did want to be part of the KOD tour. But with my date having to turn the record into Universal, was going to have to be a November date to turn in my actual masters. So the touring wouldn't have worked for me starting October 1st, of me being about 70% done with the album.